Guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, thank you so much for clicking on this video, and if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back. I truly appreciate you guys. Anyways, in today's video I am gonna talk about personal finance again. If you guys don't know, the birth and just the genesis of this channel was actually to talk about finances and just money, and just have more about those talks, because people don't talk about money like that, and I'm talking about people like me who don't have money like that yet. So I think it's very important to just have these talks and just to learn from people. And with this also, it's me teaching myself, learning and telling myself that, okay, you need to stop some of these things. Okay, so these are 5 money mistakes that I am not going to be making anymore. I'm going to be trying to not make them as we go along, because guys, like, I am very much I've made these mistakes. I still currently make some of them. And guys, I am not a financial advisor. This is just some advice for students like myself, and I'm also very well conscious that most students don't make much money, but I think it's still good with even the little money that you're getting, because for me now, as I'm going into adulthood, right? Adulthood, which means that I will now start having to make lots. Why am I saying lots of money like that? But I'll be making money, okay? And it'll be like, a proper amount of money. So I want to be able to just like manage it and see how I can grow that money and make that money work for me, guys, because you can't just be working for money. You must also have that money work for you. And so today, that is exactly what I'm going to be talking about. Okay, so I have my notes here on the side. So if you guys see me looking at my computer, worry not. I just have some notes here. Number 1 is not creating a budget. Guys, I'm not gonna lie, I remember I created a budget this month. Actually, I did. I'm not gonna lie, I'm starting it. I'm being very serious about it this month. But not having a budget for the longest time is just like a killer, for me, because I think maybe because growing up, I also never really saw it be done. Like, I knew we would save, and then just, all these big things just pop out. If you want to, go to school, just save. And then, but having a budget is very important. Reason being is it tells you how much money you're making, where is it going, and where your money should go to. Okay, because if you don't have a budget, it's very easy to spend money. I can tell you, I can tell you, guys, it's just that I don't have access to like millions of rands, but I'm pretty sure if I did, I would be on that show. I blew it like those people. And me and them is not different. We are the same person. But having a budget is very important, and I think every student, okay, no matter how much money you're making, whether you're having a 2,000 rand come in from your parents or whoever, have a budget. It really helps you stay on track. And one thing about budgets that I'm learning, it's not about restrictiveness, because I used to have this negative connotation with budgets to be like, oh, it's gonna restrict me, that means I won't have to no, guys, you can put in money for spending for fun in your budget. You can put in money for groceries in that budget, money for rent, whatever, in that budget. So make it a fun thing and just make it a habit, guys. Habits, just have to make it a habit, and hopefully it will stick. Mistake number 2, okay? Using credit cards carelessly. And this is one that I'm actually still working on. When I arrived, to varsity and stuff, I remember ABSA, they approached us like, yay, they're like, baby girl, do you want a bank account? And I said, yeah, I do want a bank account. And they said, really? Do you want a credit card too? I said, yeah, I want a credit card too. Like, free money? Yeah, and they gave it to me, and I was very much careless with it. But now I know better, and I'm just learning each and every day. I'm not perfect. As I said, I'm not perfect. I'm not a financial advisor as well. But I'm really learning to say, okay, you know what, guys? Just because it's a credit card doesn't mean you should use it. And I understand that whole, oh, but you need credit to what? I don't know about much information about that yet. I'm still learning. I'm still taking baby steps. But credit cards, be careful, guys. Even if when you take them, be careful. I remember my personal banker when, why am I calling her she's not my personal banker, but she's just a really nice lady at ABSA. When she gave me the card, I remember she held it because it had to be delivered because it had my name and all these things. I remember she held it and she said, Veronica, be careful of how you use this. And mind you, it didn't even have much of a limit. I'm not going to share how much it had, but she just said, be careful of how you use this. And yeah, Lord and behold, like, I'm very careful to this day. So guys, please do not use these credit cards carelessly. And I know people like just are like, oh, but it's mine and I'm building my credit. Be careful in how you use it, okay? Number three, student accounts. Now, I haven't really opened a student account, but I've seen a lot of people, a lot of adults be like, listen, this student account was the death of me. Like all these clothing accounts, what accounts, the death of them, because they were like, the interest, guys, it goes up like nobody's business. And it attracts us because we are still at that stage. We don't have too much money. You can't really afford clothes like that. So, you know, you are the target. Like they look at you and say, you are the target for this particular thing, for this particular crime. Guys, be very careful. If you're going to go and open a clothing account or whatever, think to yourself, do I really need this or do I really want this? Because some of these clothing accounts that we want, it's just for once. It's not for needs. You're not gonna die if you don't have, you know, that jacket, sir. You're not gonna die. But you just need to be careful and you need to make sure your payments are on time or they will make money off of you. Because at the end of the day, these things, I always say it's a business, okay? Nobody's just gonna give you free money just for free. It's an investment. I always say, guys, it's an investment. They're not just here to give out free clothes. So please keep that in mind. It's definitely an investment on their side. Number 4, not taking advantage of student discounts. And this one, I'm speaking to me. I'm speaking to me. Things as simple as music. For example, I am a Spotify user. I love Spotify. Guys, Spotify has a student discount. I don't know why. I was like, oh, I'm going to be on the other account. No, guys, if you can have a student account, use that student account. And this applies wherever you go. Maybe you're going out on a fun activity, excursion, whatever with your friends. If there's an ability for you to get that student discount, get that student discount. It's not about you being cheap, guys. You are saving money that you can potentially use for other things. Okay, you are saving money for things that you can potentially use on other things. So guys, think about yourself. It's you caring for yourself financially. Okay, I think in this day and age we are all, oh, self-care. Oh my gosh, I'm getting my hair done. Oh my gosh, that's me plugging my hair, by the way. But anyways, we're all, oh my gosh, I'm gonna get my hair done. Oh, I'm gonna get my nails done. But we don't care for ourselves financially. Okay, and by financial, if you can get a discount somewhere, do it. Okay, and that comes on to my fifth and last point. My fifth and last point, guys, is ignoring financial literacy. Guys. I think most of the time we just think financial literacy is for the people who have money. No, guys, like I don't come from like all the money in the world. I really don't. But I'm understanding that I'm putting myself in a position where I could potentially step into being into having or creating a lot of money and a lot of wealth, and I need to be able to create that. Okay, so if you're a university student, you know, you're almost out of college, or even if you're already out of college, you need to be able to have that financial literacy so that you can take care of that money. Okay, things as simple as investing. I know it's very overwhelming because you always think like, oh my gosh, like investing, to me it makes me just want to crumble. Like I feel, you know, so different about it. But no, it's also part of self-care, financial self-care. Maybe I should start a section called financial self-care. That'll be a good one. Let me know if you guys would be interested. But yeah, that is financial literacy for me. And I think this year I'm taking it seriously. And one way to get started on your financial literacy journey is just getting to watch people who talk about this. So over here, there's Nicolette Mashile, Noruhle Kumalo. Like there's so many people. I'm not even going to mention them, but those other South African women and also, you know, some Black women that I follow who talk about finances openly like that. But there's so many of them over here. Okay, and also you can even go international nowadays, having access to the internet. If you are able to watch me right now, that means you can get access to a lot of financial literacy information on there and take it step by step. Okay, maybe one day you want to learn about investing. As of recently, you know, like I knew investing is just, you can start with as little as 50 rand, but only now am I thinking literally to say I could start from as little as 50 Rand. Okay. So yeah, guys, those are definitely some 5 money mistakes to avoid as a student. Okay. Top 5 money mistakes to avoid as a student. Let me know if you want a part 2. I can make a part 2 because there are so many more. But yeah, guys, if you've reached this part of the video, thank you so much for watching. And I'll see you in my next one. Bye.